something from nothing, wonder. I put some heat on these bars, hotter than one summer. I'm a little braggy, just keeping it 100. You gotta know it's elite if I'm in the mix of. If I'm vibing, you probably don't mind getting to the lit stuff. Better stay out my lane when I got this thing rocking. Introducing that dude, doing some name dropping. I feel I'm super uncool, I got no shame popping. And showing love to my grinders, getting this thing popping. This is the moment for you, I'm here to bring the shine. I'm your host and my name Troche, this is Between the Lines. It is, ain't it? It is Between the Lines, ain't it? You know what I'm talking about? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Troche, man, and welcome to another episode of Between the Lines, where life meets the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's been a good 2 weeks since I've been back, man. It's been a good 2 weeks. Nice topics, nice feedback from my in behind the scenes co-host, temporary co-host. You know what I'm saying? She be coming on here with a lot of flair, trying to get at me, but I be winning because I'm Troche. You know what I'm saying? So, how y'all feeling out there, man? You got a decent no, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. All that. Don't say nothing. No, I'm just messing with you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got a good topic for y'all, man. But before we get into all that, she gonna hit y'all with all the pleasantries, and then we're gonna get it started.
All right. If this is your first time tuning in to Between the Lines or JQLM Radio, and you would like to share with your family, friends, and followers and all the different ways that they can tune in, be sure to tell them to download the JQLM Radio app on their Apple or Android devices. You can also listen live to JQLM Radio 24/7, 365 via Amazon Alexa, TuneIn app, Stream a Simple Radio app, and a host of other platforms, of which you can find located on our website, where you can also listen live at egoentertainmentnet.com. And just to take it a step further, if you want to hit right on the JQLM Radio landing page, go to egoentertainmentnet.com/JQLM-radio. Also, don't forget to follow, like, and share us on social media. Connect with us. We do follow back. You can connect with JQLM Radio at JQLM Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also connect with Ego Entertainment Network at EgoEntNet. That's EgoEntNet on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as LinkedIn at Ego Entertainment Network.
All right. Now that y'all know where y'all can find us at, go find us. I don't want to hear no excuses when I ask y'all, hey, you following Ego? You following JQLM Radio? I need y'all to be like, yeah, look, this the app right here. I got it. So go get that. So today we're gonna be discussing dream chasing. Ooh, this a hectic one for most people. But hey, Keisha, I see you. But I'm not gonna even hit it from the aspect of what y'all think I'm gonna talk about. I want to talk about when is it okay to stop chasing a dream? Because you get that notion, like it's, I don't want the cliche stuff. Like, because a lot of people always be like, you should never give up on your dream. But that's not real life. Sometimes different things happen in life with that's out of your control that you can't do nothing. But just like stop trying to do that at that point.
So I'm going to say never. And why do I say that? Well, first, let me just say, I mean, shoot, one of your dreams have been in, to get on radio and things of that sort. And look at you. Hey, and shout out to everybody who's been tuning in to Between the Lines and JQLM Radio. We just crossed the 75,000 threshold for the month. Hey,
we out here moving.
He'll recome. How about that? So shout out to all of y'all that's been tuning in to Between the Lines. Okay, so I don't think it's ever okay to stop chasing your dream. What you can do is alter your strategy and or your end result. So for instance, I mean, you can have a dream, it could be anything. So let's just say, for instance, you want to be a music artist, and and you feel like you're past the age where you would be popular. So let's just say you over 35. You know what I mean? But your talent is out of this world. Your gift is out of this world. You don't stop chasing the dream just because, you have reached, 36 or 37 or even 40. Because if your dream is to become an artist, whether or not you become someone who is uh popular locally or nationally or internationally, you still know that's your gift, that's your dream. You don't ever give up on that because you don't know what can take place. You know what I'm saying? All it takes, you can get a million no's. All it takes is one yes. That's it. So I don't think that it is I don't think it is wise to do that. I mean, the richest place in the world is at the cemetery. I mean, you got a whole bunch of hopes and dreams and potential and stuff just laying there. People who have left this earth and never fulfilled, you know what I'm saying, their dreams, their purpose, you know, and so I don't think it's wise to just give up. I think you can change the course of you know how you get there, change your strategy, and even accept that your dream, the end result or whatever your goal is, it may look different than what you thought. Just like our road to wherever we're trying to get to, it never, matter of fact, let's just say it never happens the way that we thought it was gonna happen. So
I agree with that. I mean, but in that aspect though, even with so I'm a be on your side with this one because like yeah, as a if you wanted to do music or whatever, and you feel like you're at that certain age where society makes you that certain age though, because still in you, it don't matter what age you are, you still want to do it, but it's just the way the game played. But I feel like if you still have that bug or that itch, you got to do it in a different lane. You just can't be the part that you wanted to be when you were trying to heavily pursue it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta move to the next lane and try from this angle and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give you that. But I feel like there are certain instances that you don't have a choice. Like let's just say this is taking too much of your energy and you just tired all the time. You know what I'm saying? For trying to make something happen. I'm not even talking about like music, period. I'm talking about anything that's a dream to anybody. Like maybe that thing is draining to your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's ruining your family to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe the area you live in is not a good area for you to start trying to do what you're trying to do. Like I don't know, man. It's just different aspects, and I'm just trying to get to some that's like okay, like yeah, you was good at what you was doing, but like sometimes you can just be like, all right, I did everything I can, and I can't like sacrifice no more and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, you will have those instances though. I mean, yeah, you know, if you want to be a, you know, let's say a music artist, but you lose your voice, you had to get your vocal cords taken out. Then I mean, that ain't gonna really help. So I mean, there are things that happen. But let's take for instance, the founder of KFC.
Mm-hmm.
So he started when he was in his late 70s, you know, and now look at him within this couple years he became a huge company and you know created this whole franchise. At 70 something years old he realized it still wasn't too late for his dream, you know what I mean. Now he couldn't continue to go door to door like he, you know, of course now when he got into his 80s and 90s of course, but he didn't give up until he got there. And I think everybody just has to gauge how much they're willing to sacrifice, how bad do you really want it, and are you willing to remain teachable and coachable to obtain the necessary knowledge, tools, wisdom, and resources needed to reach that dream. But I also think one of the most important things to do is you can't just stop at having a dream, because it's a lot of people out here with dreams. It's another thing if you partner that dream with purpose, because then you end up having a why, and your why always brings you back, reels you back in when you decide to give up, because then your why reminds you it's your constant self motivation. So anybody can have a dream, but you got to have purpose along with it, like the why.
So I think I'd be accurate by saying it depends on what the dream is. Period. Because you just brought up KFC. That's food.
Yeah.
That's not something that you need to be a particular age to do. If you can cook, you can cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, if let's just
that don't
let's
make
just
you turn into a franchise though.
Yeah, no, that's true. He probably didn't even know. That probably wasn't even his dream. It probably just happened like that, to be honest. But let's just go back to music. You can't be 70 talking about you just coming out with an album. that's, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna be like, dude, if you don't get the, hey, bro, go
Hey,
ahead on.
if that 70-year-old come with that heat in them bars, they gonna listen.
Oh, that's not true at all. That's not true. They're gonna dismiss all those bars in that heat just because you 70. Like,
I
dude,
don't
you
know
trying
about
to do a
that.
show, bro?
I don't
Like,
know
he
about
got a
that. 'Cause
whole
look at all
medical
the people.
team with you on the stage trying to do a show with you and all that.
I don't know about that because look at all the people who going viral. No matter what age you are, if they come with that heat in them bars, everybody gonna hop on. Everybody gonna be
But
following the person. Period.
show me a 70-year-old on social media that went viral. That's
Nope.
rapping with
Nobody.
bars and
I
all
didn't
that.
say nobody did that. I'm saying if they did, the people are going to flock to it. Period. Because
But
people.
they not though.
Okay.
We
You
in the
feel
age
it?
of
Okay.
roasting. We in the age of roasting, bro. We in the age of huge criticisms. They were gonna gun dude. They're
Not
not gonna talk.
everybody.
I'm
Not
telling you,
everybody.
man.
Talent
People are
is talent.
judgmental by
Gifts are
nature.
gifts.
People are judgmental by nature, though. They're gonna automatically see that he's 70 years old. He got a head full of gray hair, all that type of stuff. They're gonna be like, bro, ain't nobody trying to hear dude spitting bars talking about like. And it depend on the bars. Like his bars
Yeah, depending
probably
on what
gonna
you're talking about.
life experiences, which is the 40s. No, I'm just being funny. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about right there. That was subconscious judgmental behavior right there. Like I just
I'm gonna tell
started
you why. I'm gonna tell you why people will fly.
in the year he grew, the era he grew up in, and was like, oh, what his bar is gonna be about, origin character. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
So
man.
let me tell you why people would flock to it though. And you're talking about a small group of people. You're not talking about everybody. You're talking about a small group of people. And I'm gonna tell you
No,
why
I'm talking
people.
about the most people.
I'm no, I'm gonna tell you why people will flock to it. There's a video that went viral, a couple videos that went viral, of this old man breakdancing. He got thousands of followers now. You got this couple who, or this lady, I guess she tangoed with some young man, and she acted like she couldn't walk or couldn't dance, and then she just like threw her cane away and threw her cutoff, and she was getting it. Do you hear me? Viral. Now everybody, it really don't matter. Like if you're talented, if you're gifted, you're gonna have people you're gonna have naysayers and all that. My thing is, do you? Whatever your dream is, do you? Forget what everybody else got to say, what everybody else think, how old you are, how long it took you to get there. Denzel Washington said something. He said, it doesn't matter how long he said it doesn't matter how long it takes you to reach your goal. You met it. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. What do you say? It's a couple sayings on that Denzel Washington says, but that was one that stood out. Like it don't matter how long it takes you to reach a goal, and if whether it's 1 year or 10 years, you met it, and that's it.
Yeah, when it pertains to something that's, let's just say, we talking Denzel, that's acting. You can act till you're 105 years old. I'm talking about a genre where the young crowd is
here's what it says.
Older, or I mean, well, the young crowd is responsible whether you're successful or not.
Mm-hmm. So here's what he said. No matter how long it took you to finish a degree, it's a degree. If it took you 10 failed relationships to find love, you found it. A house bought at the age of 65 is still an accomplishment. Don't let people bully you with their timeline of success. So you're coming from a perspective of, well, you can't do that because people gonna talk about you. You're this age, or whatever. So what? That's not everybody. There's going to be a group of people that, matter of fact, if you 20 or 30 and you think you can rap and you on social media and you dropping bars, some people like you, some people don't. So what? Really, it don't matter.
Not though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not though. I'm just saying that it's the field that you're in. Like all those examples that he gave in that quote, that none of them have to do with you having to be young. Try it.
Those are just examples. His whole point behind speaking those things is the last statement. Don't let people bully you with their timeline of success. If you're successful in whatever it is you want to do, whatever dream you want to accomplish at 80, and you still got life and breath in your body, then do it. Period. That's it.
I mean, I understand. I understand the saying. I understand the examples that he gave. All that, but I'm saying that I think it depends on what you're doing. You can't have
Well,
that same
I agree with
mentality for
that.
anything that you're doing. Like it don't work like that.
Well, what I agree with on what you're saying is, first of all, it don't matter what you're doing. What I think it matters is what is your end goal? What is your actual dream? So if your dream is to become a platinum artist, you probably are not going to do that at 75 if you go into like the hip hop field. If you're talking about a saxophonist or, jazz or something like that, yeah, maybe that can happen. Now, I just think on it depends on what your dream is. So, what if LL Cool J came out with an EEP? Is he too old?
No, no,
Heck
no,
no,
no, no,
everybody
no,
hop on
no.
that.
Listen, nope. She said back out. Back
Hmm.
out. That means he was already out here. He did not start now. If LL Cool J would have started now, ain't no way in hell he gonna get accepted.
Yeah.
Period.
If he was the what?
Back out, which means he was already out. He had a successful career. Now he's back out, so everybody know who he is now. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about let's take the back out of the whole comment. Let's just say, what if LL Cool J came out with the EP with his age, the first time we hearing him, all that? That's not going nowhere. I don't give a damn. That's not going nowhere.
I disagree. If he got the same talent that he had back then, and he was just coming out now. I disagree with that.
I 100% believe that there's no way possible that he can do that because first of all, music has changed. Period. What you think a punchline is not the same thing as what a punchline used to be. What you think bars are is not the same
Those of
bars
us
that they used to be.
those of us
Bar-
who grew up in the 90s, those of us who grew up in the 90s were born in the 80s, we still out here buying real music. And that's why Jay-Z's album went platinum in 4 days, period. Even with the mumble rappers out, his stuff went platinum in 4 days.
you
When
missing the
Busta
point.
when Busta dropped his album, he came back out. Or let's say that Busta, Jay-Z, LL Cool J, even Nas, who just came out, let's say they just now coming out with their talent. With their talent, we grew up in on that kind of music. If they dropped the CD right now, you and everybody else would hop right on that mug who
I
like
want
real music.
I
Period.
want you to stop missing the point of what I'm saying because you keep talking about you was a fan in the beginning. I'm talking about if they tried to do that right now and
No,
they
no,
never
no.
had a history, they never had a whole career already. Ain't no back out. That's coming back out.
I said if they
Coming
have the
out the
same
first time.
talent,
That's
let's
not
say
true though.
what I'm saying is if nobody ever knew them, if we never knew them, but we've heard of art, we heard artists like them, like we grew up on artists like them, and they were to come out right now with the talent that they have, we would be all over it because that's the kind of music that we like. Is what I'm saying.
And no,
You're not gonna sit up here and
you
tell me
already just have that mental imprint of the music that he already got. Like you can't get around it that you already heard his music. You
no, no,
can't get
no.
around that. That's already in your subconscious. So yeah, you're gonna argue the point of if he sounded like he sounded or whatever, and he came out because that's the kind of music that we used to like. That's not true because like you listen to people now that you would have probably thought you never would have ever listened to because they style. Punchlines are
No.
different now, bro.
No, I like real music, period. So okay, so for instance, let's take Jacob Alexander. Let's say Jacob was 40. He just now coming out with this R&B. Now
But
R&B
that's
now
not
is
no.
ain't
But
nothing.
let's say Jacob 60.
Okay, well 60, it don't matter. Came out at 60 years old sounding like he sounded right now, because let's be honest, there are still people in their 60s and 70s that's been singing their whole entire life that still sound the same. Okay.
Singing, that's
So
singing.
listen to what I'm saying. Just listen to what I'm saying. I don't care. He raps and sings. So let's put that out there. If he came
I'm just
out,
saying that singing. You can come out singing
listen,
later.
I said he raps and he sings. So if he
No, that's
came
not
out,
what I'm saying, Lady J. I'm saying that you can, if you singer is different than rapping. You can't come out with rapping at 60, but if you can sing at 60, then you might be accepted.
well, okay. So here's the thing with me and people like me, people who like real rap and real music, because I hate mumble rap. Period. I do. I like music that has substance. I listen to lyrics. Okay.
Mhm.
If a 60-year-old dropped a song with kind of like a style of, let's say, Eminem or or Nas or even LL Cool J. If they had that kind of style and they dropped it right now, you best believe I'll be listening to that mug. Oh, this is hot. Them bars is hot. How old is he? 60? What? I can't believe it. That would be my response.
He's
Probably
not
a
gonna
lot of
even
other
make
people's
it to
response
where
too,
you
but
can
not
hear him.
everybody. What you say?
He's not gonna even make it to where you can hear him.
It don't even matter. Listen, oh, everybody gonna get hurt. I mean, you got a YouTube channel, social media, everything. Not everybody is charting the billboards. Let's be honest. There are people out here that are way more talented in the rap game, in singing, art, all that, than the people that's on the charts. Let's just put that out there.
Why do you keep focusing on the wrong part, man? You keep on focusing on the wrong part. You're saying that there's people out here that's way more talented that never got heard before. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if we're gonna use rap for an example, and we talking about somebody that's trying to hit the charts hard. You can't be 60 already if this is the first time somebody heard you. Period.
I just said earlier that it depends on what your end game is. What is the goal for your dream? Now, with what you're saying, that is true. But saying that they won't be successful, first of all, you got to put in your mind. You got to ask, what is the definition of success for them? Because your definition of success is hitting the charts. What if that's not their end goal? If their end goal is to come out and have fans and followers and people buying their music and listening to their music, guess what? They'd have made it. Period. At 60.
I agree with you. I mean, yeah, it depends on what they feel successful is. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that part. I agree with that part, but my whole argument was I think it depends on the thing that you're doing.
You got some comments here.
Now I don't. He said they're gonna treat him like when they found out 2 Chainz how old 2 Chainz was, but no, 2 Chainz still popping. But the thing is with 2 Chainz that people don't know, he was already out here before he became 2 Chainz. He was Titty Boy with Disturbing the Peace. He was out here young, so it ain't no he came back out. 2 Chainz was already out. He already had a name.
You said everybody not until people found out who he was. Everybody keeps saying people. Who is people? Are we talking about the young generation? Are we talking about people in their 30s? Because there are people who still listen to 2 Chainz. There are people who still follow him. There are people who will still. When people say people, I mean, I'm trying to figure out who are y'all talking about? What group of people are y'all talking about? Because y'all lumping everybody in, and that's not.
That's not what we're doing. That's what you're doing. I'm separating everything into its own category, and you keep putting everything in the same box.
No. That's you keep saying they're not going to be hot because you're talking about charts. This, and he just said people. Now people found out how old he was. Okay, who is those people? Is what I'm asking. Because it wouldn't matter if the people that he's trying to reach, the people who don't think he hot, if they make the people he's trying to reach, then that wouldn't matter.
Nah, for real though. No, I'm with you on that. So he probably lost his younger crowd, but everybody who was rocking with him and probably older, they still gonna rock with him, just like the people that probably grew with Titty Boy not being Titty Boy into 2 Chainz. You know what I'm saying? Like they still fans. Like he's still gonna have all that. But I'm just saying, like, if 2 Chainz, let's just call 2 Chainz 65 years old, and we never heard nothing from 2 Chainz or Titty Boy. Period. They can't just come out today in 2022 and be like, I'm out here and I got bars. No, they're gonna be like, no.
Who is they?
I mean, just how that game is played. That's why I say it depends on the field. But when you talking music and rap and hip hop, that's how that game played. Period. Like you brought up the singer. Who you say? Yeah.
Jacob Alexander. But he's not just a singer.
You like a real singer. I'm talking about like anybody singing, period. If you're 60 and you can sing, you're gonna get embraced singing. Okay, Eric Benet already got a career. You tell me, Lester. Just tell me Lester be singing or whatever. Give me that example, and you tell me what Lester had, and Lester finna drop an album today or tomorrow. Lester is, if he's singing, yeah, he might get some activity. But if you tell me Lester is out here rapping and he's 65, they're gonna like not even hear none of that because they're gonna be focused on this Mark 65.
Yeah. So then he says the younger generation are the ones that are. He said the younger generations are the ones that are being looked at for the demographic charts. I'm guessing that means for hip hop.
Yeah.
But and this stuff that got announced to me ain't hip hop. So
that's why I keep saying it depends on the field. Like
yeah,
you can pursue your career as a doctor at 60 or whatever.
yeah,
You can pursue your career as a lawyer. I guess it depends on. That's why I was saying, like, what is it acceptable? Like, when is it acceptable to give up on that dream? But you got to add into the fact, you got to factor in, like, what field is your dream in?
yeah. And not just what field is your dream in. What is the goal? What is the end goal? What is the actual dream? Because, like I said, if their goal is not to, if getting on the charts is not their goal, then being in the rap game and just rapping to because it's what they love to do, or they just want a social media following, then heck, they done made it.
That's true. Man, we done talked this whole first hour. We ain't played a song yet. Go ahead and play some songs for these people, man. These songs. You got me up in here cussing you out all live, and man, look, put the music, man. Because you, man, bro, driving up my blood pressure on here.
Anyway.
I just put a little faith in it all day, getting scraping it. I just put a little faith in it all day. I pray, yeah, I'm faithful in it. Alright, watch me put a little grace in it all day. I pray, yeah, I'm straight with it. I just put a little faith in it, and I'm crazy faith in it. Alright,
faith on crazy makes you swole. Got it locked, got it hold. Take my faith, but you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. Power of the God, it ain't no joke. Jesus never break the strong heart. He is to come. He got us on down. Faith on faith. That's the one that I chose. And I'm on the finish. Don't give us what we own. But you had to overhead. Not no more. Got no life for goodness side. You might wanna back up at the ride. I seen one like this before. No pump, pull up. We want the smoke. Take my faith, I bet you won't. 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 Faith don't swirl and I'm lit right now. Right now. Faith don't swirl and I'm lit right now. Right now. Faith don't lock, faith don't go. Ain't no maybe, ain't no might. I'm a rap, I'm a threat. It's that peace, it's that fight. Hand to God, only God, oh God. Faith don't swirl, I ain't never took a loss. God all in me, got the far back day all on me. God all in me, got the far back day all on me.
I just put a little faith in it all day, getting scraping it. I just put a little faith in it all day. I pray, yeah, I'm faithful in it. Alright, watch me put a little grace in it all day. I pray, yeah, I'm straight with it. I just put a little faith in it, and I'm crazy faith in it. Alright.
Better listen to this, I'm living proof. A testimony that my life is better living in truth. I've been in the boat, been telling them I'm lifting my ropes. Been showing them where I come from and how my faith don't lose. Yeah, don't take me out of my groove. I'm trying to let them know the way out is making some moves. So refuse, it's the time to overcome and you can do it. If the word of God can make a way, I'm hoping you'll pursue it. Yeah, God will get you through it. Hope you living life every day like you always knew it. Yeah, my life is on the right side. Hungry for the truth, appetite no longer bite size. For me, cause you got a lot of issues. Likewise, I be in the same mode, but I never let the tide rise. The victory is yours, better take it with a force. That's the way I live, of course. Come on. Faith don't swirl and I'm lit right now. Faith don't swirl and I'm lit right now. Faith don't lock, faith don't go. Ain't no maybe, ain't no might. I'm a rap, I'm a threat. This that beat, this that fight. Hand to God, only God.
I'm only a man, the world in my hand, but you wouldn't understand. I'm just sticking to the plan, so please don't follow me. You can call me, let it follow me, yeah. You can blame it all. I'm only a man, the world in my hand, but you wouldn't understand. I'm just sticking to the plan, so please don't follow me. You can call me, let it follow me. You can blame it all. I'm here to tell the truth. I got some things on my neck, got it weighing on my chest. Make decisions I won't forget. Add it to my list of my regrets. And girl, I'm sorry that I'm making you relive out your past. Where we go, baby, understand there ain't no coming back. Oh, man, I made some stupid choices. So now I'm stuck inside this room, I'm hearing voices. Now the pressure setting in. We will not be us again. Lord, forgive me for my sins. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm only a man. Oh, I'm only a man. The world in my hand. But you wouldn't understand. I'm just sticking to the plan. So please don't follow. So please don't follow. You can call me. Let it follow me. You can blame it all. I wish it was a dream.
Oh yeah, we back. We are back, man. Ooh, I had to go woosah in the back because Lady J is tripping today. Oh my God, she won't listen to me.
No, you tripping.
No, I'm
You
making
trying to
points.
speak for everybody.
No, she wanna like so basically. If you just tuned in, we talking about chasing dreams and when is it acceptable to give up on the dream? You know what I'm saying? She gonna hit me with the whole cliche. Oh, you should never give up on your. And that's not what I wanted to hear. That's not what I want to talk about. But she's taking everything that I'm saying and she's zoning in on one word, and then she's gonna argue me about that one word. She's gonna take that lane and just hit the gas and go 85 miles an hour. So I'm trying to like, yo, that's not what I'm talking about. I think I said that's not what
Okay,
I'm
no,
talking
but for real, y'all, we're gonna reel it back in for this segment.
about.
You know,
Man,
we gotta keep it interesting.
I don't want to reel it back in. I don't want to
We
reel
gotta
it.
keep it interesting.
I want you to keep your argument. That's what I want. I want you to
Uh,
keep the argument that you have, and I got the better thoughts about this.
Nah,
That's
I disagree. I think I like I said before, I think that you should never give up on your dream. What you can do is, like I said, you can change the how you navigate towards that dream, or you might have to change the end result of that dream more realistic. Because here's the thing, you have to make sure that you set realistic goals. Um, so but I don't think that you should ever stop. I don't like the word chasing. So chasing a dream, I don't like that because um I think it more so it should be um
that's just the
making your
terminology.
dream a reality, like what, like working towards making your dream a reality. I don't like that word chasing, but
But
I
I
just
think
think
that
that
all falls under the category. Like if you know, you know. Like you just using the phrase. I don't think you think like, oh, I'm actually out here chasing it. I'm saying like, yeah, of course we know chasing the dream means making it a reality. It's just the phrase. See what I'm saying?
yeah,
She
well,
just
no, because the concept behind it, though, the concept behind it is the exact same as when people say chasing the bag. I hate that too. If you chase the bag your whole entire life, that's all you're gonna be doing is chasing the bag. What you should be doing is quote unquote chasing purpose or chasing the dream, really walking in purpose and strategizing to make your dream a reality and let the bag chase you. That's how it should be. So when I say that, I'm not talking about the actual word. I'm talking about the concept or the mindset behind that. That's what I'm talking about.
but
That's how you
see, I
get burnt
think
out
that
quickly because you're chasing the wrong thing. If you're chasing the bag ain't what is going to motivate you. That's not that. Now, no, let me back up. For some people, that is the motivation, but you'll find out that you get burnt out quickly. You don't really have a like I said before, the why that holds substance that's going to sustain you through that, because there are going to be some times when you sitting up here chasing dreams and chasing back that you're going to want to give up because it ain't going the way you want it to. It's not happening as fast as you want it to, and things of that sort. So those are some of the more common challenges that people face when they are trying to chase dreams, that causes them to give up, you know what I'm saying, quickly. Because let's be honest, we live in a society where most people want everything quick, like microwave quick.
so. I don't like how you just related it to chasing the bag because chasing the bag is a phrase that came dirty. that was already dirty when people started saying it. It didn't mean like you was out here putting the work in to be successful. It mean you was out here putting grit in like on like the streets to get the bread. So you
But
can't
you know, people use that in business now, though too. You know, they
yeah,
use that
but
in business
when
now,
it
and
started, though, that's because they trying to make it more acceptable to say. Like when it came out, it was all about streets. Period. Like did nobody in corporate world come up with chasing the bag? It sound crazy.
but they use it though. They use it all the time. So
Yeah, because they
and,
take
and
stuff.
people that's chasing dreams, they use it all the time too. I mean, so it has been adopted into those. It has been adopted into, you know what I'm saying, industries across the board. So you can't just like ignore that.
But I'm saying when it came out, it was slang. Period. It didn't mean nothing about. It didn't have nothing to do with corporate world. None of that. But you know, corporate always trying to relate to the staffing that they got now, which is probably the younger folks. So now you got to incorporate all this slang language into your corporate meeting to make these people think that you're a good boss or you're a good company to work for. Period. That's just how it works. You got to be relatable to the people that you hire so they'll understand what you're saying. That's why chasing the bag like is now in corporate language, but you're relating chasing the dream with chasing the bag when I don't think you should, because then now you're out here doing gritty stuff to chase your dream when chasing the dream really just mean going to put in that work and doing what you like to the level of like what you like to do. Like that's all chasing the dream. You're like, oh man, I really love doing this particular thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I really want to be successful doing this particular thing. So I'm gonna put the work in to get to the level that I want to get to. When you talking about chasing the bag, now that's totally different.
Now you already know that there are people out here chasing dreams and doing, you know, using the grit and doing dirt and stuff behind it just to get there. There are people who do that.
It depends on the field. You can't just say that. And
what?
like,
there's what?
It depends on the field.
No, people even in the corporate world, they step on top of all different types of people just to get to that point. Well, I don't know. Listen, I don't know what rock you've been under. Listen, there are different ways.
Go ahead.
There are different ways that people do that, but trust and believe you me, people doing it across all industries, doing that just to get to where they want to go.
I know what you're saying. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the things you do to chase the dream. I'm talking about just chasing the dream, bro. Why do you keep doing this? You've been doing this the whole show,
but
bro.
You can't. You gotta also look at how people are chasing dreams. Okay, you're talking about dream chasing. Okay, you're asking. Okay, when is it okay to give up? So if the person don't want to give up and they want to, again, like we talked about just earlier in the show, we talked about taking another avenue. So what if that is one of the avenues that they take? You can't just dismiss that. If you're going to talk about dream chasing, you got to talk about all the aspects, because at the end of the day, in order to chase the dream, you got to have a way to chase it.
See, and that's not the part I'm focused on. I'm talking about when I say when is it acceptable, I'm talking about because people say you should never give up on your dream, but I'm saying there are certain instances where that's out of your hands at this point. I'm not talking about the way you got there. I'm talking about like, okay, this he got a little too old for this. You know what I'm saying? Like he got a little too tired for this. Like
so
his living environment ain't conducive to what he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, I know he gave it his all, but it just wasn't the time period for him to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like it just wasn't like in his demographic for him to make it doing that. So instead of him like reverting to a different lane, he tried to stay doing that, but he should have like been aware of like, all right, now I'm out of this bracket, so now I got to slide to this bracket to find that opening.
That's so your take on it is people should stop chasing their dreams when they get to a certain age.
No, that's not what I said at all. I'm just saying like sometimes you can take a sigh of relief, like, you know what, man, you did everything you could for this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. You like it ain't like you slacked on your way up. You did everything you could. It just didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Some people die with that guilt that they didn't reach the level they wanted to get to, and it shouldn't have to be like that.
So here's my mindset, because I think it all depends on mindset too. I'm the type of person where there are some people who will die trying. That is much more notable and shows more drive and determination than those who just say, you know what, I'm too old, or nope, I can't do it because you know what, that ain't never gonna happen. You have that mindset, you daggone right, it ain't never gonna happen. So
How the
it's
hell
all
did you get there?
it
How the
all
hell did you get there?
it all depends on the person. Like I said, you talking about when they get to a certain age, you should just accept, like, nope, you have to go into a different lane when it depending upon the industry. But like I said before, I don't agree with that. It all depends on the person. You can't tell a person to give up on something just because they 70 and they want to be a rapper and break into the industry. If that's what they want to do, damn it, let them do it. Let them do it. At the end of the day, just because you gave up and you got to a certain point where you decided, you know what, it ain't gonna happen for me. I'm too old. Ain't nobody gonna accept me. You know what? People always trying to talk down to people who are trying to do something that's never been done. Trust me, somebody gonna be the first. That's all I'm saying. That's my mindset. That's my point of view.
Yeah, when you put it like that, then yeah, that's true. Somebody gonna be the first to do it. I'm just saying that some people should be able to rest easy after they know they didn't gave they all to something that didn't that it just wasn't their time for. That's
You
it.
got a
That's what I'm
question
saying.
that you need to
All right,
address.
hold on, I ain't need to address nothing because Michelle's talking crazy up here. So, but no, I'm gonna go ahead and read Michelle's question. She said, Troche, are you insinuating that when you're 45 and you haven't broken into the industry yet, you will stop running after it? Why you directed this question at me? I'm not even talking about me. What are you talking about? This has nothing to do with me. Why every time I come up
No,
with these topics, people think that I'm talking about me?
no,
These
she
are
said, are you insinuating that when you're 45? She's talking about in general. Are you telling people
I
that when they're
think she's
45
talking
they shouldn't
about
break
me.
into the industry yet?
See, she said I want to know, so she's talking about me.
Oh,
I'm just saying that there are special circumstances that people should be at ease about if they decided to just stop doing that. That's all I'm saying.
okay. I mean, you got your perspective. I got mine. I say, hey, um, be the first to do what's never been done. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Because at the end of the day, listen, I ain't go through hell and hot water and 3 and 4 and 5 times over to be walking away from something that I've been passionate about and wanting to do and dream to do my whole entire life. Even if I don't make it, trust and believe, I'm gonna be the one they talking about as far as my legacy is concerned, that I never gave up, and that's just it. That's just me.
That's what it was. That's what I just said. That
You just said that you
I
ought to
just
be okay with switching lanes and all this other kind of stuff
I
once you get to a
didn't.
certain age.
I said that you should be okay with being able to not live with the guilt after you did everything you could and it just wasn't in the cards for you.
But before that, you was talking about switching
Said
lanes though
that, bro.
too.
You just argued me and then said the same thing
No,
that I
Troche, you're
said.
not gonna sit up here and act like you this whole time you've been talking about you should switch lanes and all this kind of stuff because depending upon the industry you in, you're not gonna be accepted and all this other kind of stuff. So what we not gonna do is try to act like you didn't say that because you did.
You was throwing out examples, and I was telling you that's not what I was talking about. You keep on focusing in on the wrong word, and then you just go 80 when one word trigger your thought. That's when you're
Troche,
not
what?
hearing
Okay,
my whole argument.
Okay, so okay, so let's let's back up. Or
Rewind
did
it
you or
right now.
did you not?
Rewind it while we
Did
live.
you hold on?
Rewind everything.
Did you or did you not say that if you 60 trying to come into, for instance, the industry, the rap industry or whatever, you not gonna be accepted? It's time to move into another lane. Did you or did you not say that?
I did say that about
Okay,
that
then. So
industry.
that was what
And
exactly what I said. But I said my counter to that was no. Even if you're 60, I don't care what it is. It don't even got to be the rap game. But since you use that scenario,
you
and
brought
that's
that
what
up.
you,
I didn't.
hold on, and that's what you want to do, because I was talking about music, period. You start talking about rap, and then you was like, no, I'm not talking about singing. I'm talking about rap. Okay, well, let's just do rap then. What I'm saying is that at 60 years old, if you break out and you're just now starting to chase your dream, whether you get there or not, what you can do is say something that a lot of people can't say, is that I never gave up. That's it. That you put your all into it, even if you didn't get to the goal of winning a Grammy or something, you still got out there, you still got followers, you still got people listening to you, you still got people rocking with you, you still got people following your music. So at the end of the day, at least your dream didn't just stay a dream. That is my counter to what you were saying. So based on what you said,
That's what I said.
that is okay. You just said that's what you said. Make it make sense.
Okay. Okay.
Lord
That's
have
what I
mercy. Let's go to
That's what I said.
to one of your listeners'
That's what I
comments.
said.
Go ahead, read what you
Like,
said.
based on people's opinion of if you should or shouldn't fit in the industry. If other people's thoughts of you needing to be a certain age in a certain industry, bro. All right, so let's just go ahead and get to the grits. I'm not the one that's making the rules for this game. It's the game. It's how the game played. I didn't come up with the rules. I can't alter them. It's just how it go.
But as you picking this topic and you being the host of this show, as
I
far
know.
as what do you want people, hold on, what do you want people to gain from this? So are you telling people not to do that because they're not going to be successful? Is that what you're saying? Because what you've been
No,
saying
that's
this whole
not what I'm
time
saying
is
at
you're
all.
not going to be successful. You're not going to make it. People are not going to. Those are words that came specifically out of your mouth. So make it make sense. What is it that you really want people to get out of that? Because you're talking about dream chasing, and then you talk about how moving into a different lane, and then you're talking about, well, if you go into this, it depends on the industry. People are not going to accept you. So are you telling them to walk away from that just because of that?
That's
What is your
not
point?
what I'm doing at all. I'm saying that are there certain instances where it's okay to put a person at ease about not doing what they felt like they should have been doing? I'm not reading all that.
Okay, hold on.
No, I'm gonna read it. All right, so Tiffany said at age 23, Tina Fey was working at the YMCA. At age 23, Oprah was fired from her first reporting job. At age 24, Stephen King was working as janitor and living in the trailer. At age 27, Vincent Van Gogh failed as a missionary and decided to go to art school. At age 28, J.K. Rowling was a suicidal single parent living on welfare. At age 28, Wayne Cohn from the Flaming Lips was a fry cook. At age 30, Harrison Ford was a carpenter. At age 30, Martha Stewart was a stockbroker. At age 37, and so she got a long list of things, but my whole thing said, I think it depends on the field. Lady J brought up the fact that if you're 60 and you come out with a rap, it don't work with rap. Yeah, it works with all those things that she listed. Neither one of them was a rapper that started at 60. Period.
Oh, Michelle says no, it's not okay to let that person feel at ease. No, it's not.
Why
okay.
are you gonna make them die of guilt from not succeeding in the thing that they know they spent their most energy trying to do? That's not cool.
I think that if you're a person that's chasing your dreams, like you said, and you don't reach the end goal that you wanted to, I think you should celebrate the fact that you gave it your all. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, I don't think that you should ever give up. What you can do is alter your strategy and alter the end goal based upon where you are and the circumstances and the challenges that you faced while on your way to making that dream become a reality. So in all essence, you're not giving up. You're just kind of I won't even say changing courses, but I will say finding an alternative that still aligns with the dream. So for me, and then yes, if you decide that you need to do that, then that would be being okay or comfortable with that.
I agree with all that. I agree with all that. And let me just be clear. I'm not telling nobody to ever give up on nothing. I'm just saying that some people do certain things that they shouldn't be doing, and they shouldn't have to die guilty because they didn't accomplish what they tried to accomplish when they pushed so hard to try to get there. That's all I'm saying. Like, no, don't ever give up. Period. My question was, I think we phrased the title of the show wrong. That's my fault. Because now, like, it's only like titled "Chasing Dreams." When
It's a lot of different aspects to this thing too. And I know we use music because that's a big industry, like you said, that when you get to a certain age that maybe you're not going to be accepted by the majority. of what's popular or whatever. But like I said, I still don't think that you should give up. Uh Michelle says, I'm never going to let that person give up if they say they are tired, and I'm going to stop running because I don't love it anymore. Then okay. Yeah, now that's a reason. So here's the
But that's
thing
all I
too
was saying
about,
in the beginning, like what are some reasons that would make it acceptable? That I asked that was like I opened the show with that.
yeah,
Now
if
she
you don't
wanted
love it
to
anymore, then yeah.
man,
That's
hey,
the I think
stop
that's the
talking.
I think that's the difference between, though, like I said, this is why I said it's important when you have a dream to marry it with purpose. Because when you don't marry it with purpose, it's not a passion. You know what I'm saying? And you don't feel like this is what you're here for. This is what I'm here to do. That's not something that's gonna die. You know what I mean? Because it's embedded in you. It's a part of you. It's who you are. And so when you're chasing a dream and you don't have that, it is easy, like I said, to burn out. It's easy to not love it anymore, to not like it anymore, and things of that sort.
True. All right. We're gonna get to these commercials and some more music because
Hey, but this
man, I
this
know
is
y'all
actually
tuned
is
in
a
for
good
the
topic.
tunes, but this topic, hey, is heated over here. So y'all don't go nowhere. We're gonna hit y'all with some info that y'all need to know. Be right back.
Grind time, you know it's my time. You know when the light shines, you only got 24 hours. I put my mama on, I put my sister on, I put my niggas on. It's time to get it on. 24 hours, 24 hours, 24 hours, 24 hours. I put my mama on, I put my sister on, I put my niggas on. It's time to get it on. Yeah. I just had to make them all believe. Be a G-O-D if you was me. Manifested all this just for the team. All I had was $1 and a dream. Understand now, you know I'm the man now, and I always stand out. Go ahead and stand down, and I'm on my way up, and I never changed up. I've been down since day one, always been the same one. Yeah. Now I'm at the top of my class. My mind had a time pass. Girl fine as a wine glass. Tune in to the podcast, coming live from the culture. My plug hit me on my phone like, you gotta dodge all these vultures. But I told him it's gonna be a long night, cause I'm out here making moves. I'm out here making moves. I ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't got nothing to prove. I was just busting the move. 24 hours to move. Money the power to move. 24 hours to move. Grind time. You know it's my time. You know when the light shines, you only got 24 hours. I put my mama on. I put my sister on. I put my niggas on. It's time to get it on. You know I'm on my drip. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. Be nice all on my. So go ahead, throw it back, fuck it up. She loving the way that I run it up. She loving the way that I'm coming up. She said it ain't done enough. See, I put it all on the line, go harder than tiny. Don't like that. Spin the check and get it right back. Hit your for a nightcap, hit her from the. If she like that, then I gotta go and give it right back. Beat the hit it with a right left. That's a 1-2 like a mic check. I do this with no effort. Started applying the pressure. I just popped up a ball.
Simply Serenity Empire and YizorTV.com presents the Valentine's Day Comedy Show with headliners T.P. Hearn, as seen on BET and Def Comedy Jam, featuring Louisville's Meech Dog, Lil Stephanie, Indy's own Denise the Comedian, and the original DJ Flip. Hosted by Robert Sweaty Hands Day. It's going down February 11th at 8 p.m. inside the ballroom located at 7055 East 16th Street in Indianapolis, Indiana. Doors open at 7 p.m. General admission is $20. Table seats are $30. VIP is $40. Get your celebrity comedian meet and greet tickets for only $10. Meet and greet begins at 5:30. Doors open at 5 o'clock. Pictures will not be allowed after the show. Get your tickets now at SimplySerenityEmpire.com. That's SimplySerenityEmpire.com. Temperature checks and masks will be required to enter. COVID rules will be reinforced.
Okay.
Indianapolis, it's time to turn your New Year's resolution into a lifestyle. Get ready for Impactful Fitness presents Operation Move event. It's going down Saturday, February 5th, 2022 from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Spotlight Indie Event Center located at 5060 East 62nd Street, Suite 100. Tickets are only $20. Music, demos, vendors, snacks, live classes, networking, and more. A portion of the proceeds go towards the Move organization. Ready, set, go. Get your tickets right now at impactfulfitnessllc.com. Hey, it's your girl, Lady J, and this is a special public service announcement. The Gallery Event Center of Indianapolis, Indiana is now an official partner. If you are a client of mine and you are in need of a venue to book your next event, then book with the Gallery Event Center today, who offers all-inclusive packages at extremely affordable prices. But wait, there's more. You are able to book custom all-inclusive packages that have been tailored exclusively for Lady J's clients. And yes, that includes the Ego Entertainment Network clients too. Connect with me today at ladyj.co to receive your promo code and visit the Gallery Event Center located at 5852 East 82nd Street or call 317-534-6399 and visit their website at thegalleryeventcenter.com. This has been a special public service announcement by Lady J. Love y'all. Deuces.
Deuces. I heard deuces at the end of that last commercial. Deuces.
For those,
Now-
a lot of people who follow me, they know that that's my signature sign off, especially for the Impossible radio show. So that, yeah, it's always going to stick with me. Yeah.
All right. My bad, man. Hey, you aggressive today. You aggressive today, man.
I gotta be, because this is my payback for you all week. Listen, this is my payback. Yeah.
Man, we definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what's wrong with the lady in the back. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all go follow It's Troche on everything. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, all that. It's Troche is easy, man. Definitely go to the website, www.itstroche.com. If you know anybody that got a podcast, series, or a movie coming out that need personalized music, I'm that dude. I'm doing this.
Yes,
I'm out here doing this, man. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Man, definitely go follow Ego and JQLM Radio, both on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and then LinkedIn only on Ego only on LinkedIn. Man, I don't like this at all.
Listen, you better get your life together, okay?
But get your life together. Definitely follow us. We do follow back. Make sure y'all check out a Whole Lot of Dumsh. That's every other week on Sundays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and February Chronicles. That's Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Man, we out here doing it. Make sure y'all go follow the Ear Hustle Radio station. Hey, Ear Hustle Radio Show. My bad. Ivo the Grand Duke, Keisha Cautious. They out here working, man. I salute to them. We'll catch y'all next week. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Gene Hawk. Oh, Reese. Oh, that's my bro, man. Hey, I ain't heard from this dude in years, bro. Oh, my God. That's what's up. That's the way to end the show right there. I got to hit him up right now, man. Hey, holla at y'all next week. 2 fingers.